Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life.
Hello everyone, I hope you're well. Today I really wanted to kind of film a vlog. I just thought I would share, like this week I would do a little vlog about like how I balance productivity and self-care, because it's very important for me. I'm not one to really work all the time 24/7. If you watched my previous video, which was a get ready with me, I was talking about the productivity culture, self-care. I just thought I would share with you like how I balance that every day. No day is really the same because I'm self-employed, so I never do the same things every day. I thought I would share with you like a couple of days just to give you an idea. Let's get cracking. I always start my day with some stretching. I've done that for the past 2 years, and I first of all feel a real difference in how awake I feel in the morning, because it really helps to wake up my body at the same time as my mind. And then I go and have breakfast. I always have breakfast every day. I don't know how people can function without breakfast. Then of course I brush my teeth, I get ready, and now I'm gonna start with some journaling. Now that I'm done journaling, I'm going to fill in my mug with water because I need to stay hydrated. I can already tell that I'm thirsty, which is weird because I drank so much already this morning. I'm going to fill in my diffuser. I think I'm gonna go with something like, I think orange. It's a really like invigorating smell. Whenever I'm working, I'm really kind of using all my senses. Having a scent really helps me to kind of feel in the work mood for some reason. Either work mood or calming mood, depending on which essential oil I'm using. Also, when I'm working, I like to have a background music, like a sound more than a music. I cannot listen to anything with lyrics. Otherwise, I'll start listening to them or singing along. I just can't do that. Yesterday I've started using the ambient study music for focus, 3 hours of music for studying, concentration, and memory. I have a few, like I do have a playlist on YouTube that is called background work. It's really helping me to focus. Just to have this music really sets the tone for how I'm working for some reason. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do and start with an hour. I like to put a timer on my phone just so that I know how long it takes me to do a task. Or sometimes it's just when I'm translating or doing some proofreading work, it helps me to be able to know how long it takes me to do how many words. It really helps me to work and be more productive that way.
I'm gonna record some ambience and put it in this track.
I'm already pretty hungry, so I don't think I'm gonna do anything crazy. I think I'm just gonna do some fried eggs with some zucchini. Because I always feel kind of tired after lunch, I usually take some time off work. Since today it's, I would say, a beautiful day, but it gets cloudy and sunny. It's just a bit annoying, but since it's not raining, I'm just gonna go for a very quick walk. Then I'll see if I'm feeling up to it. I'll start working again, and if not, I'll listen to myself because I know that I won't be super productive if I feel tired. So I'll either read or I'll draw a little bit on my iPad on Procreate, or I'll play The Sims. Let's be honest, sometimes that happens. I just try to listen to how my body feels, and I know that I'm most productive after 4 p.m. That's just how my body works, which is very annoying because sometimes I will feel so productive at like 6-7 p.m. and that's the time that I stop working.
be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that.
So I had to let you charge for a little bit. It's a few hours later, still here, still at my computer. I had to get a hot water bottle filled up because I'm very cold. I always get cold at this time of day for some reason. It's also very cold outside. Like, I feel like we had a couple weeks of like spring where it was really hot. Now it's back to winter. I'm not really happy about it. Also made myself some tea in my mug. I love it so much. My old colleagues got it for me when I left my job. They were so sweet. Hopefully I can get a couple hours of work and then I'll stop and cook. Cooking dinner really is like my time to kind of switch from my work day to my night. It's really the moment where I just listen to a podcast or listen to some music, watch a TV show or a YouTube video, and just kind of switch off. Hey guys, it's the next day already. Just wearing the sweater for now because over lunchtime I'm going swimming. I go swimming twice a week. I go there, like I walk there almost the entire way. I do have to leave pretty early, but I love it. Swimming is really amazing for me. First of all, it's the only kind of sport that I can do because of my back. It's actually really good for my back. Second, it's just like overall such a good activity to do. Yes, it does take a lot of time out of my day. I can so feel the benefits from it. I feel so much better afterwards. For me, it's kind of a form of meditation because I cannot do anything when I'm swimming. I'm always doing two things at the same time, except when I'm really working. It's a time where I can really let my mind wander and do its thing and just not worry about it. And I love it. It's just like so good for me to just focus on moving and thinking however it comes. And then at 5 p.m. I have physiotherapy. Let's get working, you guys. I'm gonna have to do, I still have some proofreading to do for the project I'm working on, so I'm gonna focus on that. Done working for the morning, so now I'm gonna put some jeans on and get going. I'm not gonna be able to bring you with me, so I'm gonna film on my phone, and I'll see you guys on this one when I come back.
This is something that I wanna keep. We will never meet again. We have come to where the story ends. Things will never be the same.
So I've been working for a few hours and now I have my physiotherapy appointment. I'm gonna go and then I'll come back and finish my work. Today I just need to finish off a few things for my proofreading project. I'm pretty much done, so I'm just gonna finish and then I'm gonna go through the entire thing just very quickly just to see if everything's fine, like the titles and stuff like that, and then I'm gonna send it off to the person and then I'm gonna work on my YouTube video. And I feel like I like to do it in that order because if I start working on my YouTube video, which is more of a passion project, like I love creating YouTube videos, really, it makes me so happy, and if I started with that knowing that I still have the work project to finish, it would not be too great for me. I like to kind of start with things that I want to get rid of in a way, and it works best for me to do it like that. Otherwise I just procrastinate the shit out of it. So I would say, like, yeah, do that, do what you don't want to do first so that you only have tasks left that you're excited about. I maybe will take some time over lunch to either go for a walk or I might read By the way, I think it's a good thing to take some time off throughout the day, depending on when you're productive. For me, I know that after lunch, I'm never really productive in the sense that I feel quite tired. I don't know if it's digestion or not, but I would say try to find some time throughout the day to just take a breather and just like either go for a walk, read a little bit, maybe watch an episode of a TV show that you're watching or that you love, but like take some time throughout the day, because if all you have to do that day is work, you have nothing to look forward to, and that's something that is very important for me. So I would say if you can do that, if you have more or less flexible hours or you can kind of manage to do that, I would say go for it and like really take some time. And I would say over lunch, because I know that in France we do have a lunch hour set, and I think that's something that's actually very much towards self-care. Like, of course, French people love food, but also like it's time to walk around or talk with friends or talk with your colleagues and really build a relationship, or also like to go out and read in a park. It's good to take some time off. It's good to differentiate your mornings from your afternoons and not just like go through an entire day of just working and having nothing else to do. Even if you love your job, it's good to take a break. So I would really encourage you to do that. I would also say start your days with a list of things that you have to do, but don't make it super long. Go for like 3-4 things that are really important for you, and I have an entire organization video if you want to check that out, so I'll put it up here. It's better for you to have a shorter list of things that you need to accomplish and do more than you had planned, rather than to have a super long list and not do everything. You'll feel like a failure by doing that. I really wanted to talk to you guys about 2 books that I've read recently, and I'm so late to the party. I started my year by reading, wait a minute. This year I haven't read as much as I usually do, I would say. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm working more, I don't know. I started with The Family Next Door by Sally Hempworth. I really loved it. Like, I was looking forward to every night reading this, which is always a sign for me that it's a great book. After like dinner, usually we'll clean up, brush our teeth and stuff like that, and then we'll have some relaxing time, and either I'll start by reading and after like watching a movie or a TV show or something. And when I was reading this, I just wanted to read, and that's always great. And I really loved it. I love that you kind of see the story through 3 different people. I found it super interesting, really loved it. Then I moved on to another book that I really didn't love, but I went through like, I would say 50, 60 pages, and I just never wanted to read. I didn't really love any characters, and I don't know, I just stopped reading it. And then I started reading Educated by Tara Westover, and I was super excited to read this because so many people had talked about it and loved it. And I would say, and a lot of people said that it takes a little bit of time to get used to it because it's such a different story, but also way of telling a story. So it took me, I would say, a few chapters to really understand the writing style, the storyline. I loved it so much. So many nights I just ended up reading and not even bothering to kind of watch an episode of a movie or something, just because I just wanted to read, and I could read for hours. I loved it. It was really super interesting. Highly recommend. So many people talk about it, so that's a good one. And the one I'm currently reading is Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. So many people had talked about this book. So many said it was so different, so incredible, and I'm not gonna lie, the first couple of chapters, I would say I didn't understand the hype. I was like, okay. And then you really kind of get to understand the character, and it's actually such an amazing book. It is a type of book that I've never read before in terms of the storyline. I love it. It's so good. Like, as you can tell, I'm pretty much done with it. Like, on Sunday, I took really the day off work, and I ended up reading, I think, for 5 hours straight. We just had dinner in between, and then I just ended up reading some more. I was so looking forward to reading it. That was all I could think about. I would read so much at night. Loved it so much. so much. So if you're looking for something to read throughout your day or at night to like kind of chill and relax, because that's something that's very important as well, I would say, is to take some time off screens as well, because we spend so much time on screens, even more so now. Even like talking to people, you have to talk through FaceTime or Zoom meetings, so it's really important, I would say, to really take some time and read a book. So I think that's going to be it for this video, guys, and I really hope you enjoyed this kind of little vlog of how I balance self-care and productivity. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, subscribe, and I would love to have you guys in the fam, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.